The scene is being set here in Memphis, Tennessee at FedEx Forum. The Surf taking on the Grizzlies. For the Surf, out of 9 games so far this season, they've only taken 1 loss. Wow, enjoying a fantastic start. Grizzlies, Surf, up next. Back in a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at San Diego's starting group. We've got Durant. Brian is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Hayes, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, they've got Abdul Rauf. Dandridge is out there with Lucas. And there's Jackson, and it's Cowens in at the center position. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
Now here's Durant. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lucas. Six to shoot. Jackson against Kobe. Jackson misses. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Surf. From the wing. Knocks it loose. Durant's shot is good.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Dandridge. Lucas dishes to Jackson. Over Bryant. Jackson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on that.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Paul. Now here's Embiid. Abdul Rauf covering. And he's calling up for the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Abdul Rauf. "13 feet away. No good. Paul with the defensive effort. Bryant the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
Pass to Lucas. Outside for Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Bryant. Into the lane. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Jackson. Abdul Rauf kicks to Jackson. Abdul Rauf with a screen on Kobe. Kobe against Jackson. Good work defensively by Kobe.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Count that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson looking around. And the dunk by Jackson.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now here's Kobe. Hasn't made one yet. Embiid sets the pick for Paul. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he makes that one.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Abdul-Rauf. Paul with the steal. And here is Durant. Embiid with the screen on damage. KD's shot is off. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
The Surf have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Bryant dishes to Hayes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
And last year, their rim protection was unbelievable. Teams actually turned down shots in the lane.
Halliburton's checked in for Abdul-Rauf. And San Diego also making a switch. Roy's checked in. Outside Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
To the middle, Durant. San Diego with another miss. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. And Lucas slams it in.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
San Diego has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And San Diego decides to take their first time out here.
Chance to see stats for Paul. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 9 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Now Roy. Last game he had 13. Here's Durant. San Diego with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. No good from Lucas. San Diego shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Embiid, no good.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Jackson misses. San Diego is on 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Durant. The teardrop falls in. And the Surf lead by 2.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Cowens. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Paul. Back to KD. Bryant has the open look. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Lucas kicks to Halliburton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Diego.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And the Surf making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And both free throws good from Paul.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Griffith. Back to Halliburton. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Outside Roy. Shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Cowens has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Halliburton. No scoring in this one.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
KD looking around. Here's Bryant, and it's good off the glass. And the Surf lead by 2.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Halliburton outside. Johnson outside. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Roy. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for San Diego. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Surf lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Halliburton outside. It's hauled in by San Diego. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Durant with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
San Diego shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two.
That one is off.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. Johnson finds Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And that does it for the first quarter. Surf out in front, leading by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey, guys, what's your take on San Diego so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Taking a look at San Diego. We've got Durant. He's out there with Durham. And it's Keenan in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Durant over Jackson. KD can't get it to go. Johnson, the pass to Jackson. And the shot is good. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Memphis. San Diego leading by 3. Roy up on top. Guarded by Jackson. Roy gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to McDyess. Halliburton outside. McDyess a screen. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by San Diego.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Hayes, he's checked in for San Diego. KD against Jackson. Here's KD. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Jackson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit. Halliburton for 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
Halliburton outside. Johnson in the corner. There's Jackson with the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
San Diego substitution. Number 5, Larry King.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Halliburton for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 10.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Strong finish by KD.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Jackson. It's up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The calling card of Jimmy Jackson, a fantastic jump shooter. Always looking to fire. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ryan's checked in for San Diego.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now here's Bryant. 11 points in the game.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Jackson. He's got 11. To the inside. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Collins. Pass to Keenan. Here's Francis. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Durant gets it done inside.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Lucas is checked in for Antonio McDyess. That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 13. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Inside, it's tipped. Back to Halliburton. Over Paul. Halliburton, no good. San Diego leading by 6. Now Kevin Durant. Three-pointer. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And here is Paul. On the wing, Kobe. Guarded by Jackson. Outside, Kobe. Kobe soaring through the air.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. Good work defensively by Paul. San Diego leading by 6. Hayes with the screen for Paul. And he drives in. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Inside, here's Cowens. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
An elite passer. Halliburton is especially dangerous in the pick and roll.
Bryant looking it over. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by San Diego. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside, KD. Shot, high post. Grizzlies with the rebound. Cowens has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
That is just athleticism. Working against that kind of length.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Diego. 4-point game. And San Diego calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Second, the Grizzlies.
And when you look at the numbers from a year ago, they were dominant on the glass. It's a big part of their identity.
Paul with the ball. 6 points for him. Barnes down low. Lucas is there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kobe. Kobe in close. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Abdul Rauf. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Hayes. Grizzlies making the shot. And it's denied. Abdul Rauf against Paul. Pass to Griffin. There's the screen. Francis grabs the board. San Diego leading by 4. Here's Bryant. Drops in the layup for 2. Kobe's got 21.
Well, just keep Finn lights out.
He likes it in there.
Here's Abdul Rauf. To the wing on the left. Griffin. No good from outside. San Diego shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there is stroking it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 7 rebounds and 6 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And the Surf making a change here. And both free throws good from Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Here's Dandridge. Still yet to score. Abdul Rauf against Paul. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Kobe. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And it's now 23 points for Kobe Bryant.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Now here's Lucas. Covered by Hayes. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the right eye.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
20 feet out. He's off on that one. And so it's San Diego up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And next, let's take a moment here to check in with the league-wide injury report.
A guy who doesn't always get his due. Vucevic isn't flashy, but he's productive. Scores, rebounds, set picks. It's a tough loss.
Yeah, having that hole in the middle in their lineup changes their game plan.
that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, and he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Abdul Rauf is out there with Jackson. Then it's Dandridge. Then it's Lucas. And it's Cowens in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now, here's Bryant. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. Pulls up on the wing, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Cowens has got 11 rebounds in the game. Jackson up top, defended by Bryant. Jackson dishes to Lucas. Here's Cowens. It's hauled in by San Diego. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to KD. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 15 points.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Jackson a screen on Paul. Here's Abdul Rauf. There's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hayes finds Bryant. Back to Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
KD on the wing. Dandridge defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's KD.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Unable to get that one. Outside Jackson. Over to the left wing. Lucas the pass to Andrew. Jackson from long range. And again, Memphis no good. San Diego leading by 10. Pass to Embiid. Durant wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. KD's got 5 points in the quarter. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Collins. 16 points for him. Pass to Abdul-Rauf. Here's Dandridge. Defended by Durant. He gets it in there. Dandridge has got his first 2 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Bryant inside, guarded by Jackson. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the serve.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Over in the corner, Paul. Pass to Durant. Embiid with a screen on Dandridge. And Durant, here we go. And that one drops for him. Durant's got 20.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
Now here's Jackson. 13 points in the game. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Durant against Dandridge. Down low. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Grizzlies.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Bryant. Durant against Dandridge. And Collins gets it to go. Collins has got 18 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
San Diego moving the ball around. KD sets the pick for Hayes. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Here's Abdul-Rauf.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Durant kicks to Embiid to the left side wing. In comes Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And with that remarkable wingspan, coupled with the leaping ability, Durant does major damage on those drives.
Pass to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 18 points for him.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Kobe. Oh, the floater from Kobe.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Abdul-Rauf. No good that time. Some solid D from Paul.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kobe against Jackson. And Bryant throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Outside Jackson. Abdul-Rauf with a screen on Bryant. Jackson against Kobe. Jackson down low. And a missed layup. San Diego leading by 15. Outside Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Grizzlies have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Grizzlies making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. And San Diego also making a switch. Brandon Roy, he's checked in for Hayes. Pass to Lucas. Jackson against Roy. 5 on the clock. From 13. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Durant. 17-point lead, their biggest. To the inside. Here's Cowan. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Paul with the ball for San Diego. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Memphis. Johnson comes in for Dandridge. And Embiid drops them both.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 13. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see Antonio McDyess go to the line here. That one on Embiid.
First team.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Surf.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
And the free throw, no good. San Diego leading by 15. Roy dishes to KD. And there it is for him. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Paul against Halliburton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Jackson. McDyess a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
And maybe not quite as lightning fast as he once was, but Paul makes up for it with his tremendous anticipation defensively. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Halliburton against Paul. Halliburton right side. Over Paul. The Grizzlies with another miss. San Diego leading by 19. Pass to Roy. The tray. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. San Diego has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Roy passes to KD. Duran with a screen on Lucas. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Jackson kicks to McDyess. Halliburton against Paul. Johnson a wide open look. Misses and the dry spell continues. KD on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Duran the pass to Durant. Duran with a screen on Jackson. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Halliburton, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Surf lead by 21. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Surf, Jalen Duran is out there with Hayes. Then it's Brandon Roy. And there's Bryant, and it's Francis at the point guard position. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
See, good luck trying to guard Brandon Roy. This guy can do it all out there. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Abdul Rauf the pass to Cowens. Halliburton outside. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Looking to end his cold spell. Francis grabs the board. San Diego shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Bryant. Connects on the 17-footer. Kobe's got 31.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Halliburton passes to Johnson. Back to Halliburton. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Halliburton passes to McDyess. And the dunk by McDyess.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
Barnes, he's checked in for Duren.
First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Antonio McDyess. Shooting
one shot.
And that one misses. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
San Diego has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Johnson surveying the floor. Roy against Abdul Rauf. To the middle. The shot's good from Cowens. Cowens has got 24.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Roy with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Abdul Rauf. McDyess a screen. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Now Johnson, after Roy missed from long range. And now San Diego on the break. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dandridge, he's checked in for Johnson. And San Diego also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Halliburton passes to McDyess. Back to Halliburton. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Cowens. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Shoots the three, trains the three-pointer.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Here's Bryant. Embiid with a screen on Dandridge. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Dandridge, that shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Bryant. Inside, and Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Bryant. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And they call an illegal screen here. And a quick look at how the Surf's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Lucas is checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Abdul Rauf. To the paint. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Lucas against Barnes. Halliburton for three. And another miss by Memphis.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Jalen Duren go to the line here. It's going to be on Antonio McDyess.
Hey, get some water, guys. Shooting one. Good run, good run.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Here's Francis, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Francis. It's rebounded by Memphis. McDyess has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dandridge. Now, here is Halliburton. This one for 3. No good on the shot.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Keenan. Here's Francis. Over Halliburton. Francis' shot is off.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now here's Jackson. Left side, Halliburton. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Roy. San Diego has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Duren sets the screen for Roy. Duren the pass to Keenan. From past the arc, Dandridge pulls it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
McDyess with the ball. Defended by Duren. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. It's hauled in by San Diego. Roy passes to Barnes. Here's Keenan. Dandridge defending. To end the cold streak, Keenan's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now, here's Halliburton.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Roy passes to Keenan. Here's Francis. He's covered by Halliburton. Duran with a screen on Jackson. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And he slams that one down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duran.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to McDyess. Outside Jackson. Over Francis. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 20. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Roy. Down low. Stolen away. Pass to Lucas. Here's Dandridge. Jackson from long range. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Roy. The Grizzlies pull it in. Lucas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton passes to Lucas. And Barnes sends it back.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
Now here's Roy. Stripped it away.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Diego.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
No good on that one. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat, and this guy just wants to get better.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He can't get that one. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. No good from Roy. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Dandridge. They set the pick. And here's Jackson from the arc. No good. Shot missing. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now Roy. So the Surf win it. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.